Today I'm going to review my account and have a little look at the mess I have got myself into on this account. Now the reason I'm in a mess is not a bad reason, it's because I got involved with Kingdom leadership and Alliance leadership. But I have stepped back away from that at the moment. I've left them in a good place with resources. 70k of each, 49 and 41. So they just need to hammer in and get lots of research done. So they're in a great spot that I've left them in. So I don't feel I've left anyone in the lurch. And a strong member of the Alliance has taken over as R5. But this account has a huge resource problem because I haven't been I've been sending messages, reading messages, solving little problems and disputes when I should have been doing my farm network, but I just didn't physically have the time. So I've got farms peppered all over the place, which I do use for killing forts and such like. I think I've got another one over here. Yeah, there's another farm. So I do use them. I've emptied them all once, but at the moment they're just on their knees and they need to be given a bit of time to recover. But to be honest, it's hard to recover a farm once you've emptied it and this late into the game. So I've had an idea. And you might want to join me in this if you are currently heading towards KVK1 and you haven't been very sensible with your farms. What I'm going to do is make a pair of farms in the newest kingdom, get them to 16, and then teleport them, migrate them back here. Now, migration forward is limited. I can't go any further forward, but I can go 2 kingdoms more forward. But I could go right up. I could migrate migrate right up to the kingdoms that are joining KVK1 if I wanted to. But of course, I'd be missing out on lots and lots of rewards and events and time to grow my account. So there they are. They're on day 72, and I am on day 48. So what I think is if I can make a pair of farms in the new kingdoms with all the new kingdoms buffs, some sanctum rewards, some altar rewards, and then migrate them back as 2 viable level 16 or 17 farms, this will hopefully solve some of my problems. Let's have a look how bad the resources situation is. Let's just open everything. I mean, otherwise, I think it's just going to be more fun to do it this way. I say I will try and turn this account round, but I've been too lazy with the farms. Let's have a look. So here's where I am. Wow, 4, 6, and 10. So it would take me 3 days plus using the farms to get that, and then just need a huge amount of resources for KVK fighting, huge amount of resources for CH25, and it's just such a shame because I'm sitting here and I'm not that low on speed ups. I've still got 900 odd hours there, 950 hours, or I've got plenty that I could use. So I think I'm going to put this account onto just farm mode, step back a little bit, keep playing it, but get myself 2 farms and then migrate them back here as viable farms, as opposed to just trying to build up a farm that already here. I have tried joining the main alliance and they very nicely let me in. And of course there's all the speeding buffs and such like, but there isn't low half for 4 days, there isn't strategic reserve for 4 days, there isn't sanctum rewards, there isn't altar rewards, and as I say, I've been lazy with these farms, it's my own fault. So, if you are going to join me in this, obviously be very careful. You need to, if you make a level 16 farm in the new kingdoms, migrate it back to here. Obviously, you need to have either a separate Google or a separate Facebook account where you can hold those farms. As I say, I would not be able to fit any more than 2 cities into this kingdom. Let's have a little look how everything else is going. So, because I've been so busy, I've taken my foot off the gas for my Sunset team, but I did make it to the championship this time, and there I am. I was knocked out, and I'm more than happy to be knocked out by a fellow member of our leadership. So I got to the last, wait a second, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to the last 8, which is a pretty significant reward. What's that? 1,000 gems and 8 gold keys. Oh, wow, and some resources. That's really useful. So, not too embarrassed, but not where I want to be. But I say, I don't think I'm going to really be able to exert myself. I need to do a few changes to my Sunset team. What I'm going to do is I've swapped out the Archer Lady. Where am I? And I'm now going to swap out my City Keeper eventually. I'm going to get him to level 50. But I will eventually swap him out for... I will swap him out for... Here we are, let's just do it here. I'm going to swap him out for Richard, which will be a far stronger front line. And Richard, of course, will be able to put on his infantry items, which I've already made, which would take pressure off the gold. Let's just change this. There we go. The next expertise I've got coming is Sun Tzu, which I'm looking forward to. That will give me a boost and hopefully keep me top 5, but I am starting to struggle top 5, which is a real nuisance when I've spent so many gems putting my equipment in front of other people, but c'est la vie. I'm VIP 9, which I'm happy with. I think that's pretty good for this stage, for a free-to-play. Slowly moving forward with all the freebies. I've shown you my speed ups. Commander. Haven't really changed much on the equipment front. So not a lot going on there. That's all the equipment. Oh yeah, I expertised his boots, so that's a little something. And I think I will eventually slowly change him all to the windswept, so he's got that extra speed. And let's have a look how we're doing on Ethelfled, who I plan to be part of my open field march. So I want that at least to get to 5-5, which I don't think is going to be a problem. Doesn't need the attack bonus here because she will be supporting Sun Tzu. Say who's real close. Look at this. Oh, if only I could put in £10. I could finish that right now. It's so tempting. See how this game taunts us. Let's now have a little look. I've shown you the alliance. They're doing great. 721 million. 200 territories. Really took me a long time to balance these wood and food. They're still a little unbalanced at the moment, but people tend to gather up more food. And let's just see, that's 720 on day 48. But remember, this is no longer the top alliance. Oh, it is the top alliance. Well, remember, we decided to level off our 2 top alliances so that we have 2 much more even fighting alliances. To be honest, really, we have 3 fighting alliances because T57 have got plenty of fighters as well. But that's how we look at the moment. Can't really talk much more about KVK Focus because I'm no longer in that chat. There we go. Did you see? That was funny. My kill points after 3-4 kill events is on 24,000, which is where somebody suicided into my gatherers real early. I don't even think in this kingdom, but that's what I think of the kill events. So, let's have a look at the army. Troops. Right, starting to develop my tier 4. I've pushed past level 60 on the expedition, but of course I've hit a wall real hard. I need a lot more tier 4 to get that going forward. So what am I on? 686,000 troops. That's not too bad. The breakdown, obviously I'm pushing for City Hall 25. So I'm all in the building at the moment. Looks like Commander Power might hit 1 million soon as well. So there's my update. I say I hope. Sorry, I haven't been posting much recently, but I've just been so busy sending hundreds and hundreds of messages. This person hit me. This person said something. I don't know, but I'm out of it for the moment, and I will hopefully slide back in, but more in a planning, as a planner or someone that can help with the flags if needed, as opposed to somebody resolving issues and arguments. Let's just grab the key there. Oh, out of interest, let's see how many gold keys I'm on. Because this is an indication there. I'm only on 484, which is about 10 a day by the kingdom clock, but under 10 a day by my account clock. So that's not brilliant, I don't think. But that shows that I've not been grinding the forts, and I've not been maintaining top 5 in Sunset. So let's try and turn this around. Let's try and pull this account out the nosedive. Maybe it won't work, making farms on a new kingdom, but at least it will force me to get them to level 16, because they can't migrate if they're not level 16, and it will force me to play them, I'm hoping. And then I will have 2 decent farms that can clear any resource node needed. Thanks for watching as always. Lots more videos coming soon. But I need some time to repair the damage I have done to this account by not looking after it. But anybody who's been in an R4 or an R5 knows how much of their time can be taken over minor disputes. And it all came to a head last night where I forgot to put my child in the bath because I was talking in kingdom leadership. And as I say, I knew something had to be done then. Thanks for watching. More videos soon.